about Google's acquisition of Motorola and how Motorola is coming out with the first fully 100% customizable smartphone. And everyone here in the studio believes that that's definitely a good thing. Motorola stepped up their game by coming out with this phone that's going to allow people to customize it from top to bottom. So let's talk more about this phone that will, the Moto X phone, that's going to sport what is known as a clear pixel camera with gesture control. Now, according to a report by Phone Arena, some new info emerged on the Moto X on top of what we already heard about the customization options, the overwhelming customization options and the always-on awareness of the handset, dubbed Google Now on steroids is what they're saying. This thing is going to be, because Google Now is Google's voice, like Siri, their voice, how do you use that, voice personal assistant, voice command thing. Google has, called Google Now, and everyone knows Apple Siri. So Google Now is Google's version to Siri. Turns out that the Moto X phone might feature a clear pixel camera with gesture control, whatever that means. Now, gesture control simply means using your head or using your hands with certain gestures to control features on the phone. Now, how well this is going to work, we don't know yet. Now, Google's Vic Gondora was promising instantly great camera in the next Nexus phone with Nikon branding, but for now it seems that Motorola and Nexus line will be kept separate, though the camera might have been folded into the Moto X as well. Now, last we heard, the shooter was supposed to be a 10 megapixel camera. This camera that was coming was supposed to be a 10 megapixel camera, and the source also confirmed the specs that were tipped to us before, which is 720p HD screen, dual-core Snapdragon S4 MSN 8960 Pro processor, also 2 gigabytes of RAM. Now, the thing he writes about the camera is the dark, blurry pics, lack of detail will be things of the past. And one comment reminds us of the technology Kodak had a while ago that incorporates panchromatic. That's clear pixels, like the arrangement you see on you'll see on those pictures. Let me see if I can think about it. The arrangement, it's like a clear pixels. It's able to capture the panchromatic, able to capture a panoramic view with very clear crystal image quality. Is what they're saying that this is going to be able to do. It's going to have 2 to 4 times better light sensitivity. So when you're taking those pictures in the dark or in low light situations, it's going to really enhance what you see. Just like how the Samsung Galaxy S4 has very good low light picture sensitivity, as well as the HTC One has very good low light sensitivity. This is going to have, they're saying, 2 to 4 times better light sensitivity than even that. Now, whether the Moto X camera will use similar technology and will thus produce better low light pictures will remain to be seen. But if the Moto X phone that comes fully customizable has these features in it as well, now we don't know what standard features they're going to have. We don't know what features are going to be non-customizable and stuff like that. But if this can be a part of your customization, getting a camera in it, the clear pixel camera with gesture control, this could be something, I'm telling you, this Motorola could definitely be on that next level when it comes to phone technology. Because the thing about it is, here's the thing about it, that as phones get more complex and people get more varied in what they're looking for as far as phones, something like this, rather than a company trying to just figure out what people want and just coming out with stuff that they think everybody wants, rather than that, you customize your phone. When you go to buy a phone, see, and this is the thing about it, now, the only thing that this is going to hinder is getting the phone right now. You know, if you customize a phone, you're not going to be able to get it immediately. It's going to take some time to put all that together. So that's the only thing about it. But if you're willing to wait, or what you could do is a few days before the end of your contract or the end of your phone cycle, or a few days before you really want to get another phone, you go in, set this thing up, and you know, maybe in a week you get your phone highly customizable, tailor-made to you out of the box. You don't have to, when the box comes, now you got to spend, or when you buy a phone, you got to spend another couple of hours trying to customize it, downloading your apps, or re-uploading if you have stuff in the cloud and stuff like that. You don't have to spend time doing that. It will be customizable right out of the box. So Motorola coming out with this, definitely we have to watch and see how well this thing is working. Now, speaking of technology that is going to work with you, there's this headphones called the On-Beat headphones that charges your cell phone, charges your iPad as you walk. You know, so instead of, you get a charge, let's say you're going out to the park, or you're going for a run or something like that, or whatever, you know, and you have your headphones and you're listening to your music, you're listening to things, you know, but your battery is running down. You know, your battery is running down. There's nothing you can do about it unless you have a extra portable power supply with you or something like that. Well, the On-Beat solar headphones want you to charge your phone while you're listening to music. And we're going to show you a video of this thing working. As we speak now, solar panels need plenty of sunlight to work well, so why not carry them around on your head? The solar panel, now when I say on your head, not some crazy looking hat or anything like that. No, just regular headphones, but you know, the band that goes around your head anyway is going to have solar panels on it, so that it can charge your cell phone, your tablet, or anything that that is hooked up to as you're walking. Now that's slightly off the wall thinking, but the UK-based Kickstarter campaign aiming to produce a pair of solar headphones is not a fantasy. This thing is real. The On-Beat headphones have a flexible solar panel embedded around the band where it will be exposed to ample range. You know, because when you're wearing the thing over your head, just like this, I have some headphones right here, so put this thing on, and right here is where the solar panels are going to be. So it's not some weird contraption that you're going to be looking like, you know, you're up from outer space. No, you're going to have your headphones on, you're going to be listening to your music, and the solar panels are going to be right here charging your phone as you go. Now they're saying that this flexible solar panel will be embedded right here on the band where it will be exposed to ample rays, assuming you're wearing your headphones outdoors. The panel then charges a pair of lightweight lithium-ion batteries located inside the air cups. And there's a USB port on one of the air cups for outputting charge to a smartphone or tablet you want to keep topped up while you're on the go. So not you have it charged and then, you know, it's going to run down, you know, and whatnot. You don't know what happened. You have this thing on, it's in the sunlight, you can connect this to your USB port, your mini USB or regular USB port that you have on your tablet or your phone or whatnot, and it's going to keep, it's like your phone is plugged in. You know, it's like your phone is plugged in. Now exactly how much charge you're going to get from such a small solar panel is unclear, especially considering that the entire panel is not going to be in full sunlight at once, you know, with the bend and stuff like that, being as it's curved around your head. Now, On-Beat's creators say that the solar cell has a surface area of around 50 centimeters cubed, and with the charge capacity of approximately 0.55 watts. So about half a watt is what their charge capacity has. Now, the creators also claim that headphones can keep another device juiced up all day, albeit they're not backing up that claim with any sample charging data yet. But it seems likely the output is only going to be enough to keep your phone or tablet ticking over rather than fully charging it. Just keep it going is what I'm thinking. You know, even though they're saying this thing is going to charge things up, you know, you're going to be able to charge. What I'm thinking is when you plug it in, it'll be just like using your phone or tablet at home. It's just going to keep the charge. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because solar panels that small with only half a watt of power top up can keep your phone charged. But that's still a good thing, because when you go out, you have portable chargers that you carry with you, or portable battery packs and stuff like that. That's just extra things. You don't use that as you're on the go, because it's an extra battery pack. Headphones is something you're going to use because you're going to be listening to your music, you're going to be listening to movies or whatnot, so you're going to have your headphones anyway. Why not have a headphones that charges your device as you go? I mean, they're saying on the audio side, the headphones will have the following vital statistics. Audio driver unit size of 40 millimeters is going to have an impedance of 32 plus or minus 10% ohmage. Frequency response in the range of 20 hertz to 20,000 kilohertz. Sensitivity 100 plus or minus 3 decibels. So OnBeat's creators say that they are taking to the Kickstarter to seek funds in order to be able to pay for the pay a large enough initial production run to hit their manufacturer's minimum order, which means they are seeking a rather ambitious $298,000, or for those of you in the UK, £200 to get their solar panel headphones off the ground and running, into people's hands. So if you're a fan of Kickstarter, head over to Kickstarter. And coming up after the break, we're going to show you this video. We're going to show you the video of this Kickstarter project, what they're talking about, and just how this thing is going to work. We're going to show you that right after the break. But like we here on Tech Pulse, we've said before that to get people fully into technology, part of being in technology is being able to be a part of it. And one of the ways you can be a part of it, because maybe you're not, you think that, well, I'm not smart enough or whatnot, but part of being able to bring technology out is funding. And so if this is something you like and something you think you can use, head over to Kickstarter and look for OnBeat Solar headphones. And, make a pledge, and see to bring this thing to light. And coming up after the break, we're going to show you a video of what they're saying over there on Kickstarter. So, just stay tuned right here. The OnBeat Solar headphones and more coming up right after the break here on Tech Pulse.